It's time. The time has come. Let's find out.
12月3日から開幕予定の冠位体感戦キャスターに
関する
ゲーム情報をお話ししてまいります。川澄さんと加納さんは後ほど登場しますのでお楽しみに。早速ではありますが本日のリポストキャンペーンを
Got that celebratory good on hand right now.
7万リポストで聖書
To see what comes. But I don't want it to end. We'll probably find out some stuff. Is it gonna end or is just part 2 gonna end? The time has come.
こちらのイラストですがこの番組のためにフォトソーカさんに
Copyright fighter Tammy. I mean, this would be the Tammy that fights for copyright. That is for sure.
実はいるんだよ。はい、見つけられた人は目がいいね。さあということで現在
I should just get every one of the plushies that I have that are above my monitors right now and put them up there. And then there's one that someone in my chat's gonna be like, where'd you get that?
あと1万足りてないんで皆様ここからブーストかけてください。キャンペーン報酬の聖書席14
Excitement is high.
放送終了まで実施しておりますのでご参加
FGO is dead. Long live FGO. I mean, I don't know. My predictions are that they're not going to. Right now, they're not going to announce anything. My predictions are that we're going to see Solomon.
フェイトグランドオーダー宣伝を担当しておりますアニプレックスの金沢です。どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。よろしくお願いします。
It's good to have plushies by your side. I'm watching this all right now on my brand new 144 hertz monitor that I purchased over the weekend. It's really
That
nice.
is not Tamamo.
Of course that's Tamamo. What do you mean? What if it's someone completely new? If these raids have taught me anything, it's going to be somebody that we know. It's all fan service. I would buy the fuck out of a Chaldea backpack. Are you kidding me? Okay. I'd buy a Chaldea backpack. Get a nice little foe on it. That'd be cute. Also, I think that's a water bottle with mash on it, which I'd buy that too. How much does this cost? I'm gonna say the backpack costs 8,000 yen. Okay, if you want to know what my prediction is, if you really want to know what I think, I did do an entire video. This is like an hour long. It's on the channel. It's called What Comes After Part 2. And that'll tell you everything that you need to know about my thoughts on what's going to happen.
In all likeliness, it's Solomon, but mine is begging for hypnosis crumbs.
Yeah. I mean, Abeno's name would
What
be cool.
if it's Goisha?
That'd be interesting.
Sir, do not drink the cold hot water.
Why not? You wouldn't drink the eggplant water? I drink the eggplant water. I'd drink the eggplant. Hey, how's it going? Okay. Discounts for Aniplex Online on buying quartz. They're really trying to push this, huh? Please just give us another Rida character, please. Soon, but maybe not now. Also, I'm glad that you like the ambiance. I'm aiming for peak alleyway performance. I mean, shit. Here's something fun for you. For everybody who's playing the current event on NA, they have confirmed that Ritsuka is at least 18 years old. Mash is older than you. In lore, use that information as you will. This year had no Rida character. Worst year. They're prepping something big. Trust me. Ruler Ibuki incoming. Paid quartz, but still EOS talk. Okay, so here's my prediction. We're gonna see the quote-unquote end of FGO. And what happens when FGO ends? Well, there's FGO 2, of course. Oh, wow. Guess this animal. Who could possibly be showing up for the next Ritsuka Doesn't Understand It?
Help, I'm scared.
Hold on, I have a funny button for being scared. Is this one? There we go. I'll take these off. There we go. We're gonna stream the rest of this like this. Mash is a MILF? What's that? What's the M in MILF stand for, my friend? That scared the fuck out of me. I always forget I have that one. Jesus Christ. The M in MILF stands for MASH.
Grandcaster Ritsuka Fujimaru, our future self preparing us for the fight.
That'd be interesting. I would be commentating what they're saying, but realistically, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. None of y'all give a fuck about what they're saying right now. I know you don't. I know you don't. They're just yapping, talking dates for stuff. I know that they're gonna probably address this on this as well, but they have they've planned their FGO Japan tour thing that they do every year for the next 3 months. I'm hoping that we see a lot of free quartz and that the Grandcaster raid is Solomon. Those are my hopes. Well, those are my predictions. I don't know what to hope.
Imagine if it was another Archer Shiro situation, but us being Grandcaster.
I don't want it.
Do you think we're going to get an event with this like
Hopefully
with
haven't
Noah?
missed anything of note.
Maybe. No, you've missed nothing.
Now hear me out, more Huyenjo.
No, if you're just joining, you ain't missed shit. Don't worry. Japanese show itinerary, sell the merch first, then news. Yep, always. There we go. I mean, I don't think it's going to be Merlin. I think that it's going to be... I think it's going to be... Solomon or Solomon adjacent. Abe no Seimei would be an interesting one. I don't think that they're going to attach an event to this, just because there's already something that's coming along with this. There's story. We're getting story. What we're about to witness is the prologue to the end. So, you know. Interesting Yan King placement. It's an interesting grouping of people who they've selected for this. Some of them make sense because it's supposed to be Cosmos and the Lost Belts, right? So, you know...
David.
Jean makes sense. Big Soup makes sense. Scotty makes sense. Kama makes sense. Lady A. Melusine, Morgan. Roma, Koyan. All those make sense. What the fuck is Kintoki doing here? I mean, I guess he shows up in... Atlantis. His best. Oh no, I guess no. Never mind. He's in 5.5. That's right. He is in 5.5. I forgot about fucking Heian-kyo. The fuck is Caster Gill doing here? What is Tomoe doing here? And what is Yan King doing here? I am a little bit confused. Like, this motherfucker... Hold on. This dude thinks he's a part of the team. Where is they going? I think they're setting up Epic of Remnants plus Lost Belts. No. Because Epic of Remnant was part 1. That was 1.5. If they needed more diversity in this, if they needed a token Chinese guy for the spread, they have fucking Taigong Wong. What's up, Mafia?
ここからは終章に向けて2部序章から総章4までについて振り返ってまいります。ゲストはこの方、川澄彩子さんです。
はい、皆さんこんばんは。
Hello, Saber.
たくさんとアンボニー、レディアバロン、そしてフォークを演じております川澄彩子です。よろしくお願いします。
Yeah, can we get some Chin Liang Yu representation, please?
続いては加納さんです。
はい、フェイトグランドオーダー第2
Is it Mr. Fister in OC3? I don't think so.
よろしくお願いします。
はい、よろしくお願いします。
Oh, Ordeal Call 3. Oh. I mean, maybe. Damn, Tucson is on early tonight. Also, how are you still sick, Goatman? Did you sell your... Look, I've been sick since April. Since April. It's been on and off sickness with it just flaring up and going away for a little bit and then coming back.
一部と比べて、
Believe me, I wish I knew. I wish I knew why. So pray for me. The only thing that'll make me feel better is if you fill out the census, which is pinned on Twitch. Alternatively, fill it out on YouTube too. It's the only thing that can cure me is if you do the census. And subscribe with Twitch Prime. And join my YouTube membership. Here. Fill out my dark contract. So, okay, let me tell you something. Over the weekend, Saber from the hit game Honkai Star. No, this is Saber from the hit game Fuck. Over the weekend, I made some homemade pickles with a homemade broth as well, or brine. And I did cucumbers, I did green beans, and I did these peppers. The pickles and the green beans are really good. The peppers I did not expect to be Satan's pubic hair. That shit is fire. And not like white person fire, because I have an incredible spice tolerance. I love spicy shit. No, this is like... This shit hurts to eat. Once you eat it, it sits in your stomach like a stone and smolders. And so, if we get somebody new in the gacha, I will buy a pack, and if we pull them, I will eat some of that shit on stream. So be ready for that. Okay, so the first they're going to talk about the last chapter, and then they're going to do game information, or new game information. Repost campaign, go to Twitter. If you don't have a Twitter, make a Twitter. Also, shout out to Mash in this art, she looks damn good. She looks damn good. I sent the census to Fox's community, prepare thyself. Look, Bargas doesn't need any more votes. She's very, very handily winning. She's very handily winning the female Sabers right now. It would be very funny though. Any favorite teas? I like a nice Earl Grey or some powdered matcha. I got access to the good matcha, not that shit that's imported, because I live in Japan. Okay. Prepare thyself. Address me. 第2部終章までの道のりということで各章の振り返りは今までにも番組や映像などでやっているということもあり、今日はここまでの道のりを簡易的なグラフで用意しました。それを見ながらお話ししていきましょう。Okay. Yep. Damn. Oh, Jesus Christ. Lost Belt 1 prologue was in 2017. 8 years ago.
もう覚えてないかもしれないですけど、マスターたちはもうカルデアを去ろうとしてたんですよね。
はい、そうでしたね。
そこでまあ
Holy fuck.
急に左下の人たちが来て。
Hey guys, it's me, Klidge. Did I just watch my entire chat room turn into sand?
Game hope no one comes back from the non-existence after their climatic sacrifice.
Yeah, they're gonna bring... Musashi's gonna show back up. That's something I do think is gonna happen, is that we're gonna see Musashi come back. Also, it is kind of wild to think about. The Lost Belts only lasted 2 years? Well, more like 2.5, but... No, hold on. This is only Lost Belt 1 through Lost Belt 5, because then there's that big fucking gap between this and Lost Belt 6 and 7, because then Corona happened. Musashi's gonna pull an Avengers with the Avengers. I think she's just gonna show up. I think that Musashi's just gonna show back up and be like, hey guys. The horrors of 2020, yeah. It does make me wonder how much faster the FGO's development would have been if COVID didn't happen. I always forget part 1 only took a single year. I started during the Journey to the West event. Crazy to think that that's what... Oh, it's... Yeah, no. It's pretty wild.
Typical Musashi move.
Yeah, Musashi is the kind of bitch who's just like, alright. They're just if anyone's curious as to what they're doing right now, they're just reminiscing.
Dangerous toward Musashi.
You know that gif of like the guy who picks up the cat and he goes meow, and it's just like God taketh, and then it puts it back and the cat goes in reverse, and it's just like God giveth away. The Lord taketh, the Lord give back. Can't wait for her to cook rice again. You actually just reminded me, I need to go turn on my rice cooker. Wait, 1 moment.
知り合いでしたっけ？ありましたよやっぱり。
どこにいましたっけ？
ネームを覚えてはいなかった。初期の人っていうイメージ。
どこにいましたっけって言って。
このデイビッドはもう本当カルデアたちがロストベルトを攻略していくところの。
I wanted to make some onigiri.
Fun fact, the year upon the prologue was released was the same year Cybers and Link monsters were introduced in Yu-Gi-Oh!
That's where it all went wrong. They didn't need to do that.
Data reconnected. Avengers.
Data restored. We're back in it. Yeah, they didn't need to do that. They didn't need to make that. They didn't need to make pendulums. They should have stopped with the extra deck bullshit after XCs. In your opinion, how aerodynamic is your Koyan plush? Honestly, I think that the ears acts kind of like... Okay, so you know how like a bullet train works? So the reason why a bullet train's nose is so long and sharp is because it helps to penetrate through the wind. They got inspired by that by the beaks of kingfisher birds. And I'm thinking that her ears are just the right size and angle that if I were to throw her like in American football, she would sail and with a nice spin to her. The only thing I think holding her back is her twin tails.
2017 Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the last belt confirmed.
I know, I should play Genesis.
Carries a format for you, Goatman. It's called Genesis.
I agree, I think I would like that a lot.
The Wizard and the Super Collider ruined everything.
It's just a shame that Genesis is a TCG only thing and I live in OCG territories.
はカルデアのものとか
Otherwise, I'd love to fucking play Genesis.
伏線張りすぎてるけどみたいなのちょっとあります
Thank you for the enlightenment about your plush, sir. Thank you. I actually bought one of these.
ねえ
I unironically went and I purchased one. It'll be here
っ
soon.
て思うんでしょうね終章やって
We can card fight Vanguard?
だから
Nah.
必死にシナリオを追いかけるんですよ
Nah.
置いてかれてたまるかとさあじゃあ
What's your
続いて
favorite
のストーリー
story
も行きましょう
chapter,
こちらをご覧
chat?
くださいはいロスト
Okay, yeah, here.
からですね
そうですね
Can you tell when Corona happened?
異性の神を追いかけてというか
2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 24, 24, and then 25.
LB5 で
They only just started getting back into having a normal schedule in 2024.
降臨したらオルガマリーじゃんみ
びった
いな
くりしましたね
いやこの人も相当皆さんを待たせましたね
待たせましたね
もう
まさかここでというところはあったかと思って
F で吸い込まれて以来じゃないですか、
はい
おお得意点 F で吸い込まれて
Jesus, I did not realize that the gap between Lost Belt 5 and Lost Belt 6. You know what? That's not true.
まあ
I was about to say that's a really long gap in time between things. However, I forgot that during that time, Lost Belt 5 was also like long because it was multiple parts.
登場してみたらオルガマリーらしい
But that one's specifying Olympus, and then 5.5 was in between.
感情はぐちゃぐちゃになるし
Same thing with Lost Belt 6 to Lost Belt 7. You got trauma in between those as well.
途端にロンゴミリアードにちょっとやられてしまう
そうでしたね
そうそうそう
はい、そしてまあカルデアたちは
They reveal Great Caster and it's Liz Caster Grand for
合
real.
わないっていうのはもうすぐ分かったんですよね。でそれで、ブリテンに、
はい
まあそこのロンゴミリアを打ってきたブリテンに行けば
Real
戦
deal,
争兵器
real deal
これが手に
Liz.
入るんじゃないかっていうのでブリテンに向かっていって、でそれを手に入れた上でじゃあ、
And you can see
ロストベルト7
In 2023, the FGO community became horrifically insufferable. They were already insufferable, but they became even more insufferable. Because now, anytime a new story chapter released, what did they say to themselves? Why? They just kept saying, ordeal stall, ordeal stall, ordeal stall. The joke was never funny. The meme was never funny. And yet, they repeat it over and over again. How dare they?
仲間になったことでやっぱりこう何かが生まれるじゃないですか。
はいはい。
だからそこもまさか本当に大事な。
Have I done the NA raids? No. I'm not even caught up on. I'm still at the part. I haven't gotten Psyche yet. I haven't gotten Psyche yet in the Gouda Gouda event because I've been too fucking busy to read through. I was reading through it before doing this. Here's the thing, though.
Bad memes PTSD.
Here's the thing, though. I unironically may Grail Psycha because I'm really liking her. She seems very funny.
ありましたよね。5.5？
あ、5.5？
I have to wonder I have to wonder how would Ordeal Stall have gone if Co-Video did shake the world. I probably would have had a more normal release schedule, be my guess. I mean, because before this you could see their ideal way of releasing things was that you'd get 2 mainline story chapters a year, right? And then COVID happens. COVID fucks with everything. It shuts down the planet. And then they're kind of forced into okay, we gotta do one at a time, slowly but surely. We probably could have had FGO 2 by now, I'll be real with you. On NA, all the raids are cleared for the Gouda Gouda event. Yeah, go figure. Here's the thing. I like the idea behind raids. Being in... Raids are designed for people that are not like me. Which is to say, I'm too busy. Raids are for people in college. Not for people with full-time jobs.
根源は何だったのかっていうのであそこにたどり着いてっていうなんかショックが今までのその
I mean, I wasn't going to say that, but yes, I am too employed. I'm too employed to farm raids over and over and over again. But I'm employed with a hobby that sucks a fuck ton of time out of my life. So, you know, what are you gonna do? That's why I like Lotto better. Lotto's just better. As someone in college, you're right, but I still don't like raids. If not for FGA, I wouldn't have gotten nearly as many clears. I mean, that's the thing, though, is like I didn't even have time to get to that point in the story. That's why anytime it's like, hey, are you gonna do a bunch of the raids? I'm like, fucking no. I'm gonna save my apples for something else. Raids are also. I don't agree with that. I don't mind the concept of raids. I get what you mean, because you are competing with people, and like there are people who are going to buy. I mean, shit, most people I would imagine are just FGAing it up to like get as much out of it as they possibly can, and I don't necessarily blame them. But if you're fucking little Timmy with your cell phone, and you're in high school or something, you're just trying to farm these raids, and you haven't set up like an FGA, you're gonna get nothing. You get nothing, Timmy. I'm still in chapter 3 and didn't even know this was an event. I was gonna have raids. I mean, fair. That's fair. Use all my apples for the raids. The mats were just something I needed. More than the Nemo Lotto mats. Yeah, that's fair too. I do need to farm a little bit. I mostly need embers. I'm mostly just waiting for the Lotto to happen on NA because I need to farm embers. Because I need to max out my mushrooms so I can start maxing out my rats. I need to have the most powerful rats in existence. It's a necessity that I do. And then Yamatai Koku was the one time I remember us running out of time in a raid. I don't know about us collectively as the NA community. I know that all the way back for the original raids for the global servers, the Korean FGO servers could not clear the Temple of Time fast enough, and so Korea is canonically a lost belt because they couldn't win. They couldn't beat Geisha. They couldn't beat Temple of Time. Korea is a lost belt officially.
Pain and suffering away.
ZD Reaper, thank you for the re-sub for 17 months. Welcome back. Glad to have you back. It happened in NA during Apocrypha. They refused to do the clear because of them auto-killing the raid. Yeah. Well, Ivan broke. Ivan bugged the fuck out. They also could just hyperinflate the raid numbers because at the end of the day, they are timed regardless. If nobody did the raids, they would still be completed in order to continue the story. Yeah, that's true. There's some huge damn drama in the Korean server at that time too. Oh yeah, people were pissed. Also, what's up, Jomar? How's it going? Maybe a Korean lost belt will eventually give Korean servants. It is kind of interesting that we have never gotten one, right? I am kind of surprised we've not seen any Korean servants. That said, I'm gonna be real. I don't know enough about Korean history to know anybody. I genuinely don't. I've not really looked into it. Probably should. I mean, you know what? You say that, but there's Chinese servants in the game. That's the thing. It's like you could pull the racism card if you want, but I mean, if they were gonna do it, they do it equal opportunity. Like let's be real on that. I know the Chinese market is big, but I mean, they can't make one. They can't make one Korean servant. Is this just a story recap? It's okay. From what I'm gathering from the limited amount I'm like translating, because I'm trying to talk and also watch at the same time. The issue, or not the issue, what they're doing right now is they're just recapping. They're just talking about how like the development of the game and how it's gone on for the last 10 years. Because no one asked for Korean servants, maybe? I don't think that's true, because here's the thing. People do ask for servants from people all over the world, and we don't get them. For example, why don't I have my Anansi spider? Why won't they give it to me? Why don't I have my Shaka Zulu? It took us God knows how long to get a singular Australian servant. I was genuinely going to ask if you can understand what's being said. Kind of, sort of. I mean, if I were to lock the fuck in and not talk right now, I could probably understand it. But because I'm trying to multitask and talk, and right now I'm just going to make the broad assumption that because there's nothing on the screen other than people talking, y'all don't really care that much for me to sit here and fucking, like, translate it. So mad they didn't add any Latin American revolutionaries for Lost Belt 7. Yeah. Here we go. Now for the shit you guys actually care about. Look, Japan, FGO is a game made in Japan. I am not going to fault them at all for making a bunch of Japanese. It's their country and it's their culture. They can put as many of them into the game as they want. Much in the same way that if it's an American game and they're shoving in a bunch of famous American figures, I wouldn't care. It's like, it's American. Of course they're going to put in, like, Paul Bunyan and shit. Like, I get that it's oversaturated, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just biased. That could just be it, too. Alrighty.
漂白された地球上で遠大な旅路を歩んできたカルデア。人類の功罪とも言えるエクストラクラストの
FGO is ending. There will be no FGO 2. Thanks for the cash, suckers. Keck W. Goodbye. I assume that the FGO staff asks other countries for their historical characters and get rejected. It's hard to say. I think it falls into the whims of what the writers are feeling primarily. Like, hey, we're going to have a chapter set in X location. Mind you, it doesn't help that for the most part, Fate as a franchise focuses primarily on, like, the same places. You got your Greeks, got your Romans, got your Europeans, got your Chinese, got your Japanese, got some Russians. America is there. Canada, not really, not really a place. Okay, hold on. What is this? First half is getting released today. Second half is getting released Wednesday for the what's it called? Prelude? Prologue. That's the word I'm looking for. And then the caster raid is on. Caster raid is on Wednesday. Do we have an Italian? Yeah, Da Vinci. As a matter of fact, yes. Yeah, and Dante. He's from Florence. Is Salieri Italian? I'm not as familiar. Bishone is also Italian, yes.
なかなかですね。なかなかですね。
もうキャスターだけだもんな、この条件
あ、そうですね。
前半後半に分かれてるってこと。
Romans count? I mean, yeah, Rome, Italy. I mean, they're Romans, but if we're looking for non-Roman Italians, all of the ones we mentioned count.
本当に
Yeah, El Cid would be cool, but I don't.
那須さんの短いの
We'll see. We'll see. Johanna technically, I think she's technically a Greek.
大丈夫です那須
I think Johanna's actually Greek.
言ってくらいもう言っといてねってもう長いと思われるから言っといてねって言うから
She's either Greek or she's studied in Athens, and I'm trying to remember which.
なので基本的にはこの簡易大
I know that she studied in Athens, but I'm trying to think if she was Greek or not.
さあじゃあ続いては何を紹介しましょうかね。
はい、続きましては簡易対艦戦キャスターについての紹介に移りたいと思います。スライドお願いします。
All right.
簡易
Grande Casta
につきましては12月3日18時より開幕予定となっておりますが、先ほどご説明させていただきましたように
Sipping on that nice
州所上の前半をクリア
Sapporo Classic.
そして
Got that good
いつも
shit.
ですね、ストームポット消費ゼロ期間につきましては、
It's the shit you can only get in Hokkaido.
分までとなっており
All
ます。
right.
はい、続きましてこの簡易対艦戦の
Hydration?
基本的な流れをちょっと振り返りたいと思います。スライドお願いします。
All right.
簡易対艦戦は簡易解放戦をした上で簡易戦でグラウンドを決めて、それで簡易研鑽戦で、グラウンドを強化していくと。そして最後
It's a
に
lot of kanji.
一定条件
Grand Battle,
を満たすと
Grand
認定戦が解放されますので、この認定戦をクリアすると
I don't know the kanji for the one and the third. I'll be honest with you.
そしてこの簡易対艦戦では、基本的に簡易エリアというものが
はい
いて、それに挑んでいくというふうになっておりました。そしてですね、今回ちょっとこの簡易対艦戦にプラスアルファがあります。
はい
Plus Alpha.
こちらに
Oh, I see.
研鑽戦をこうクリアしていくと
Clearing it gives you more of these things, apparently.
魔法石というものが獲得できます。
魔法石
新しい
これ何ですかこれは。
ですね、ここの説明をさせていただきます。次のスライドお願いします。
Next
この
slide.
簡易対艦戦とのストーンポット消費ゼロ開催中の同時開催で最終物資補給作戦というものを開催いたします。
It's a new
こちら
thing.
の作戦において、先ほどの魔法
Be
石を
available from Wednesday to the
資
10th.
源生成かっこボックス抽選をすると
ボックスガチャか。
報酬が
はいはいはい。
なるほど
獲得できると。
計算線をいっぱい回ってボックス回そうねってことですか
そういうことです。
はい
今回それもありますと。
ああなるほどなるほど
まあこれはありがたいこと。
そうです
どうせやるんだから
はい
おまけがついてきた方が。
I just
計算線結
noticed.
構大変ですか
Is that Bricule Color TV
ボックスガチャからこれ
golden?
報酬何がもらえるのかまだ。
そうですね
わかんないです。
それは
Yes.
今日はお知らせの方にご覧いただければ。
This apparently is a rare drop. Is it Lotto? It's not Lotto. It's the same thing they've done before for all the caster or all of the raids.
消費ゼロの期間と同じです。12月3日18時から12月10日の12時59分までとなっておりますね。この期間にぜひね、簡易対艦戦も進めながら最終物資
Kintoku TV.
というふうにしていっていただければと思います。
はい
はい。
Raids went by so fast.
で
Raids are scams. Don't worry about it.
その魔法石の獲得の仕方、ちょっとこれも補足していこうかなと思います。はい、次のスライドお願いします。はい、先ほど
Alright,
言っ
this
た
should explain better what these things
研鑽戦
actually do. If I was translating it right, it just said that it's going to give you drops.
と魔法石獲得できるんですけれども、キャスタークラスを編成することでこちらの魔法石のドロップ獲得数がアップしま
Okay.
す。
The more casters that you have in your party, the more of these things are going to get
グラン
dropped.
ドサーバント
Okay.
を、編成してこちらを
Even if FGO gets a sequel, I doubt that they'd EOS the original. No, they'll keep the original around, and I'd assume what would be kind of cool is if they gave it a...
はい、そうですね、そうです。
If they gave it like a mode where you could actually go back and play through stuff again.
ボーナスがつく。
And read through and play it through the story again with your full like
ちなみ
party.
にこちらの魔法石なんですが、他じゃ手に入らない。
入ります。
手に入る。
はい。
ですよね。ここまで進められてない場合、
そうです
ボックスガチャ参加できないことになっちゃうから。
そうですね、
うん
まあこのなぜキャスターでドロップ獲得数がアップするかみたいな話なんですけれども、
Wish there was more
次のスライド
Kentucky merch. No, he's been mentioned. You think that
今回の
him being the focus of a story chapter, he'd have more stuff? I mean,
専用のフリークエストを別途
you think that he would. The problem is that how many people actually give a fuck about Hei and Kyo? That's the issue. I think that people like Kintoki.
魔法石をより獲得していってもらえる
みんなキャスターでやればすごくもらえるよっていうフリークエスト。なるほど、優しいですねこれ。
いやいやいいですね。
はい。
はい、
さあ加納さんありがとうございました。続いては何を紹介しましょうね。
はい、続いてはですね、ちょっといろいろ行ったり来たりするんですけども、簡易体感戦
Okay,
の話
so this new material here, if
お願いします。はい。
if you missed it, if you miss it because you're not at this level, you can farm it later. Kintoki is kept alive by Raida art books, making him various levels of Giga Chad. Well, Kintoki is just the Giga Chad.
振り返る映像をちょっと作ってきましたので、はい、そちらの方映像をご覧いただければなと思います。
Hold on.
ご覧ください。
New images.
どうぞ。
Saber. Okay, we're gonna recount all of these. There she is in all of her glory. Beautiful Musashi. There he is in all of his glory. The king himself. Indra, the goat. I got into a lot of trouble because of you and your fucking shitty translation on Atlas. The president. Ryder. Oh, Nara. Hey, look. It's death. The biggest cop-out of them all. Legitimately, in my opinion, the worst decision that they've made for these raids, this guy here. Now show me Caster. Oh wait, they showed the rings. It is Solomon. Yeah, that's fucking Temple of Time, bitch. Of course it is. I wonder who this could be. Guess this animal. Ooh, new art. There he is. Mr. Solomon himself.
ということで、キャスターにつきましては簡易英霊はギテンソロモンと。
Giten. What does Giten
Back
mean?
beaches.
What does a Giten mean?
まあ皆さん知ってたっていう感じ。
It's like reborn or like again?
いやそうです
Oh, Giten means fake. Giten means fake.
ギテンソロモン。
なるほど。
It's fake Solomon.
ということでこちらギテンソロモンについてまあ詳しいことは特に言うことないですもんね。
はい。
What do you mean fake? So yeah, so it's geisha.
さあ改めて開催スケジュールについて紹介お願いしましょうかね。
Because Solomon made that sacrifice, geisha did not.
お知らせさせていただきます。スライドお願いします。はい、本日より終章。
Main quest,
It's Goisha beaches.
the first half,
3日水曜日には先ほどご説明しました
then the proper release on Wednesday.
最終物資補給作戦、そして同時に
So geisha again with new mechanics. I bet you this geisha becomes summonable.
でこちらは早ければその日に認定戦をクリアする
Pain and suffering
Sketch Pixels, thank you for the resub for 5 months. Welcome back. Glad to be
と
back.
いうところとなります。
Omgits to Solomon.
はい、そしてその後にもう近いですね。もう12
So technically it isn't Solomon. Technically.
こちらですね。もう今回簡易大会戦キャスター最後、簡易大会戦キャスター最後だよっていう話もさせていただきましたが、12月においてはですね、新規サーバントのピックアップ。
It makes me wonder,
しません。
why did they opt to do this stream now? Why are they having like a main, like, you can clear shit now kind of deal going
ご
on?
安心くださいと。
ああそ
ここ
りゃそうか。
から先は
Is there a servant that died in FGO and never came back?
はもう出ません。
ここで追加して
Anastasia.
ってなるんで、
ああなるほど。
はい、実はまあ本日も新規サーバントピックアップの情報はないんですが、
ですが。
一つ新情報が
はい
あります。はい、ということで最後こちら
Well, Musashi came back.
ということで
お？
終章所後半クリアすると配布サーバントを獲得できます。
High servant.
配布サーバントですか。
はい。
しかも上クリアで。
Wait, high servant haifu? Welfare?
もうこれ誰ですか？
We're getting a welfare for this part 2 prologue? Well, okay, this is for the after bit.
にはなるでしょうが、まあ
What'd you miss? Solomon.
言えません。
Sorry, fake Solomon.
でもだってここでって言ったらもうね、
遅ない。終章で来る。
だいぶ引っ張って
Does haifu mean welfare? Someone in my chat just said
12
welfare.
月3日、
はい
後半を早くクリアした人はその日のうちにハイサーバントを獲得すること
その日のうちに
になります。
はい
はい。そしてこちらちょっと追加の情報があります。
Hold on.
はい。次のスライドお願いします。
Let's see.
こちらですね。
ほう。
獲得経験値2倍もさせていただきます。
No. It's not. I don't think it's high servant, but
12月
haifu. Galahad? I hope not. I really hope not.
19分までとなります。はい。そしてちょっと
I'm probably one of the only people who's just like, I don't really care if we get Galahad. I really don't. He's just like there.
ご了承いただければと
バレンタインイベントの対象になってないサーバントなんて今までいました？
いません。はい。まあちょっとね、まあはい。
High servant Mega BB. We already have Mega BB. How many more BBs can we get? We have 3 so far. All of which are just called BB, BB, and then BB. Dubai.
わかりました。
後半をでクリアしてハイサーバンドゲットして、20日の12時59分まではお得に強化できますので、この期間中に
The 4th BB has
いた
come.
だければと
すいません。も
思いうます。
加納さんから情報を引き出そうとしてすいません。
難しい、
はい
めちゃくちゃ非リア充のサーバントなのかな。
ああそういうことですか。
バレンタイン拒否。
バレンタイン大嫌いな人。
それがバレンタインの日になんか悲惨な死を迎える。
いやいやでもこれも、あその人だったら納得って思うわけですよねきっと。
はい。そう
なるほど。
If Ellie can have a million ults, I believe in BB. Do you want multiple BBs though?
さあ加納さんありがとうございました。
ありがとうございます。
川添さん最新情報盛りだくさんでお届けしましたけれどもいかがでした？
I never said I don't like BB. I'm just saying that we have 3 of her.
っていう感じもしますし。
3!
We also have like 200 Artorial.
Yeah, it's true.
Likely this is not her own army.
ありましたっけ？だからまあなんか全ての
Can we get like another Daikokuten face?
だろうなっていう感じがするので、本当にこれからが楽しみでもあり怖い
I
もあります
would
ね。
love a Daikokuten face.
もういよいよ大詰め。
Can we get more rats? Can we get summer rats next year?
襲ってきました。
Can you imagine summer rats and all of them have their own little swimsuits?
もう何も言えない状態です。
Christmas welfare rats.
州省所そして簡易体感戦キャスターの、開催日程をお願いします。
はい。改めましてスライドお願いします。第2部終章所につきましては
Okay.
本日
So the prologue starts today. The raid starts on Wednesday. Is FGO really ending? To be seen. I'm gonna say no. They already have stuff planned through next year, so it's at the very least it's not ending for another 6 months.
ファイナルダッシュキャンペーン実施しております。まだ進めていないマスターの皆さん、この機会にぜひプレイしましょう。詳しい情報はゲーム内お知らせや公式
So we'll see. They're ending part 2. They're ending part 2.
最新情報でした。
But what comes next is to be seen.
お知らせしていたリポストキャンペーンについてお知らせしましょう。
My rat horniness is showing. I love the rats, man.
リポストで星小石14個達成しました。
Oh, we have the retweet campaign, baby.
キャンペーンにご協力いた
Yeah,
だき
part 1 ended in 1 year. Part 2 is taken 8 years to end.
そして
We need another macro bat student.
Yeah, let's get another Greek.
いただいたデスクトップ用壁紙もプレゼントいたします。
So,
こちら配布期間は2025年12月1日月曜12時から12月31日水曜23時59分までとなっております。配布はこの後20時から
I feel like we have not. I feel like we didn't get very much out of this stream.
さて番組もそろそろお別れのお時間がやって
Other than, like, the reveal that Solomon is happening.
ロードトゥ終章についてお知らせです。
But I feel like we all knew Solomon was happening, so I'm kind of curious.
配信となります。連れですわ。
Is there more? Are they hiding something? Thought it was 6 with the pandemic? I mean, the pandemic didn't put the game in pause. The stuff got released in the pandemic.
すんげえ遊んでます。
ありがとうございます。
いや楽しみにしてます。
はい、さあこちらも残すところあと3回となっていますんで、ぜひご視聴ください。加納さん、聞くところによると2025年のカルデア放送局は
Yeah, it's fake Solomon.
そうなんです。
Summer Jin K.
はい。
God, please, Summer Jin K. Problem is,
今日が最後。
I don't know who her voice actor should be.
なので終章本編
Surprise announcement, they're putting Nasu down.
放送はありません。ただですね、毎年放送している年末特番。
What more do you have for us, Tucson? What are you
特
hiding?
番におきましては今年も放送予定。
What are you hiding from us,
皆
Tucson?
さん見ていただければなと思います。
そうですね、じゃあ年末特番についてご紹介しておきましょう。今年のフェイトプロジェクト大晦日テレビスペシャル2025は FGO の10年
There's a New Year's television special, apparently, starting at 11 o'clock on the 31st.
番組はフェイトプロジェクト大晦日テレビスペシャル2025フェイトグランドオーダー特別番組10年の旅路ビヨンドヒストリー。
Beyond history. It's a 10-year journey, like, celebration thing.
ちなみにですが FGO 関係者ということでもちろん加納さんや川澄さんはインタビューされたんですよね。
はい。
Listen, Nasi, you better roll on. Look, all I'm saying is that if we'll go through the prologue a little bit and like just fight through it, and then we'll go and farm courts. And then when Wednesday rolls around, after I'm done with my training arc,
さんどんな話するんだろう。
we can fight Solomon and see what he do. Nasu will announce the Fate Extra remake. Well, it's just never gonna happen. You know what's fucked up about that? That got released before I lived in Japan. That news. That news was released before I went to Japan to live. I've been in Japan for 4 years.
普段あんまりゲームをやられないって聞いてたんですけれども、FGO っていうもう一つのゲームを10年遊び続けてきて、いよいよ結末を迎えるにあたって心境はいかがですか？
そうですね。私
They're talking about how FGO's been going on for 10 fucking years.
そうなんですね。まあはっきり言うと、でもそんな私でもサービス開始事前登録からやっていて、本当にあんまり上手じゃないながらも、やっぱり FGO は私でも私なりの楽しみ方ができるんだっていうのでやっぱりすごくハマって、何よりもこの
Is learning Japanese worth it career-wise? Yeah.
スマホの中にこんなに素敵なシナ
They
リオ
will dissect Nasu, upload his brain into an AI, and copy him 1,000-fold in each one. Will not work on Red Garden? Yeah, probably. I don't think that an AI could reproduce Nasu's unique descriptions of things. Extra record is my Silk Song now that Silk Song is out. Yep. Yep. 10 years and no Summer Medusa? Do you know that Medusa is losing in the census right now? Medusa is currently losing in the census. Do you know who she's losing to? Take a shot in the dark as to who Medusa is losing to in the census. Here's your hint. This person also doesn't have a swimsuit.
せっかくですからね、梶田さんはゲームにお詳しいじゃないですか。そんなお詳しい梶田さんからの感想も伺いたいなと思いました。
Boudica, Drake, Artoria, Astolfo. Astolfo is in the other list, and he is winning. Boudica, Katz, her sisters, Medea. Riders, fellas, right? Female riders. Female riders.
覚えてますよ。私も覚えてますよ。
もう終始を迎えるってことで、もう一
Barking, it's cats.
お伝えしておきたいのが最初の FGO はひどかったよ。ひどかった本当に。ひどいもんだった。でもそれでもなぜ遊んだか。それでもなぜ
She's losing to cats right now.
やっぱりね、輝きがあったんだよ。この
And you know what?
続けていくときっと何か素晴らしい
Good.
ことをしてくれるっていう確信めいたものを感じたんだよ。
We need more cats representation. I love Medusa. Don't get me wrong, Medusa's great. However, I do love me some Quetzalcoatl. If I had a nickel for every time Quetzalcoatl was turned into a blonde older sister type They have 2 nickels, which it's not a lot, but it's weird. It's happened twice.
他にないですからね。10年付き合ったゲームってなかなか世の中にそうそういないですよ。そんな人。
Rage bait? Not even close. What if it's not rage bait? What if it's actually my opinion? What if it's actually what I believe in? What then?
でそんな FGO をねずっと見てきた身としては。まあよくもまあ
What if I actually want Cats to win because I'm sick of Fate Stay Night people?
If we don't get Summer Medusa, I will start my video arc.
本来。でいよいよ終章を迎えるところまで来た。
It can't be. Easy wrestling, single, and luchadora. I'm telling you, man. It can be both.
すごいことですよ。
ありがとうございます。
本当にすごいことですよ。
本当聞いててちょっと今涙が出そうぐらいいいお話だ。
It was a huge fumble for not having her in Lost Belt 7. Who, Medusa or Cats?
それがね、そういうゲームにこの
It's either Fate Stay Night or Lost Belt 6. You're actually wrong. I don't think any of the Lost Belt 6 girls are winning right now, with the exception of Morgan. I think Morgan is the only one who has a lead. And Ash, if you want to count Ash. But that's still Morgan. Morgan is the only Lost Belt 6 girl who has a lead. Only Lost Belt 6 character right now who has a lead. Archers right now have Ptolemaeus fighting Emiya really close. Saber is currently Bedivere, Lancer is Ku. What about Oberon?
Nico thinking from Phineas at first. I swear it was older, but no, it started from the show.
Unironically, right now, Oberon is not as close as you think it is. Guess who Oberon is currently fighting in the Pretender slide? Oh yeah, and Bargus. Sorry, Bargus is ahead too. Bargus, well, I forget because Bargus just stomps the Sabers every year. Yeah, it's Dante. Dante and Oberon are fucking they're going back and forth pretty solidly. Which is kind of interesting. I didn't realize that people liked Bottom so much. Cat's also got some awesome animation. Fight FGO Singularity 7 anime. God, I love Cat so much, man. I think my favorite one that happens in the census for the last 2 years after he was released is the Male Avengers, because it's just Dante's versus Dante's over and over again. Recency bias? I don't think so. People really like that wet cat of a man.
第2部終章につきまして、今まで12月20日だけをお伝えしていったんですけども、開幕時間もお伝えしたいと思います。こちらとなります。
Feature in Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
Final chapter releases the 20th at 6 o'clock. I think we already knew that, though. I think that we already knew that.
18時よりみんなで開幕したいなと思っております。そして12月20日から始まっていつじゃあ第2部終章が終わるのかと気になっている人もいるかと思いますので、本日スケジュールもお伝えします。こちらとなります。
Okay, so here's the schedule.
20日18時よりまずストーリー1が開放されます。
There's a raid. Oh, Jesus Christ, there's a raid on the 21st.
その後
There's a raid on Sunday the 21st.
レイドバトルが発生します。
レイドバトルですか。
They're doing it again.
レイドバトルがあるんですねと。
いや思い出しますね。
We were just talking about how we hate raids. We were just talking about how we hate raids.
第2部終章
How raids are fucking awful because it's just people botting shit.
ある量がありまして、
It's FGO2 coming down to the ring with a steel chair.
約7割。
That shit is going to die like that. It scares me though. That
しっかりね皆さん進めて
this is an ellipse.
だからもう
This is just a dot 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 dot.
もう23日までに文庫本を
Which also makes me think that we're going to see some New Year's shenanigans happen.
はい。
長いって。
How do you even bot FGO? This is a little thing called FGA. It's great.
長いと思わなかったらレイド間に合わない
You should check it out. It makes farming so easy.
こういう忙しい週となってしまうんですけれども、
年末皆さん大変と思いますが、
はい。
FGO でまで年末進行しなきゃいけないの。これはすごいぞ。
はい。
はい、
I mean, if they want to do it, they can do it the same way how they did Temple of Time, which is where certain raids were released at certain times. It is kind of really fucked up that they're doing it on a Sunday, though. A Sunday before a holiday, too. Well, new FGO it's like, right now, the real fucked up thing is here in Japan, that time frame right there, do you have any idea how many tests the kids have to be going through right now that I'm teaching? From the 20th to the 24th when they have school, little shits are ears to ears with fucking tests. They're busy. Those little kids ain't gonna be able to farm nothing. And as much as people might want to think that, like, yeah, there's not, like, children playing FGO or whatever, they're playing that shit and they're like, ooh. Just woke up what's been happening. FGO is ending. The Grand Caster is actually Abe no Seimei. And Part 3 was announced with us playing as a male version of Nobunaga, but, like, not real deal Nobunaga, just a male version of Nobunaga. Okay. I'm gonna go take a piss. I'll be right back and we'll start farming. Of course they have school on the 24th. We don't believe in fucking God in this country. Alright. Apparently Kage Tori is not released. Yeah, she'll be released on Wednesday. Oh, Rice is done. Let me hide this.
Remember class when I asked, they said they had up to GTH anniversary and that was 1-2-ish months ago.
Yeah.
So they could have easily have made more content since then.
Look, I refuse to doomsay.
Tonight on FGO News, Abe no Seimei confirmed, Domon found dead in ditch. We now cut to live Zoom our reaction.
I don't believe that they're going to end this game. Not in any permanent way. I said as much before, and I'll repeat it again. We may see an end to FGO as we currently know it. Which is to say that we may see an end to FGO as this kind of turn-based... No, maybe, I think they'll keep turn-based, but like as like the form that we see it in right now. I think that it is very possible that they adapt it to become more accessible for more people.
I wish it was actually Abe no Seimei, but I have to accept that Solomon not Solomon was the obvious pick.
Oh, 100%. This game makes way too much money for them to be like, nah. You know what I mean? So.
Sir, what time is?
I
wish I can open my account in more than one device at a time.
I understand. Well, okay, no, your phrasing threw me off, but yes, I agree. I miss Laltoria, no animation updates and no more story relevance. Right.
FGO is going to be like Expedition.
Someone said
gameplay.
FGO has no need to upgrade because Grand Blue, which is another popular... I think I know what you're referring to, and I think that you are referring to it incorrectly. What the fuck? No, what it was is it was Kita Sean asked, do people who play Grand Blue Fantasy also hear a lot from the community about how the gameplay is outdated and all that shit, which was something that was asked. And just being like, do they also get, like, does the community also bitch and moan that it feels, like, outdated and old? And then people blew up on him for some goddamn reason. I'm trying to, like, understand why people got mad at him for that. Like, what?
We can always have upgrade as long as it becomes more beneficial.
I think that we'll see upgrades in the future to the game. I really do. I feel like if they want to be relevant, or get more people to play the game, they'll update it to some degree. I don't think that we're gonna see like yeah, they're Huyanzhou's the Grand Caster. I don't know. Hold on, I'm gonna update some data really quick. Hey, so I'm gonna check this. If there's no new servant here, I kind of want to run the gacha.
The one thing about FGO ending that I am happy for is we get the forced mesh ending, killing the viewing of people who think Morgan or Reich or Irash will be the canon end for some reason.
I don't think that anybody believes that.
I firmly believe the Grand Caster is Kamazat Simon. He used the magic in his Dark Souls campaign.
I do not believe that anybody actually believes...
Huyanzhou is Grand Huyanzhou.
I do not believe that anybody actually thinks that we're going to end up with anybody but MASH. In fact, I know people who are just frustrated by the fact that we are going to end up with MASH. Like, yeah, of course we are. It's either that or she's going to die. Or we're going to die. We could be the ones who die. When was the last time we saw Lartoria? Like fucking... Singularity 4?
I guess you could say, we are gonna smash MASH.
You'd be surprised how many people think that? I would be surprised how many people think that. They're wrong. If you think that, you might be dumb. Like, you have to have some kind of reasoning to, like, believe that. That's not just like, well, I want this to be true.
People actually hate MASH for that reason and fight hard because they want Kyoheim or Malusin or Castoria to be canon end.
No, I understand that, and I understand that there are people who are like that.
Then we'll end up with K-Duck. What are you talking about?
Let's be part of the end of an era.
Tom V23 thank you for the resub for 7 months. Welcome back. Glad to have you back. I understand that people actually think that. Those people, they don't have any actual, like, basis in reality for thinking that other than, this is what I want to happen. I need people to actually explain to me why they think that this is something that could possibly happen. Why would they forsake all of this writing to have what are technically side characters swoop in to be the main girl? Like, no. Like, no, not Aresh. It's not going to be Aresh. It's not going to be Morgan. It's not going to be any of those characters. If you think that, you're delusional. You're actually delusional. And that's coming from somebody who likes those characters. But if, like, just from, like, a writing perspective, if that's what you think things are going to... Like, if that's the turn you think that they're going to do... What about Kadok? Yeah, what about Kadok? See, the true ending, and they set this up. They did set up what the true main character is going to be. The true main character, and they did actually, like, prepare this. The true main
Everybody knows
love
that
interest.
Adam will hook up with Serenity, just like in Camelot.
No. The true main love interest is Merlin, which is why there's both a male and female Merlin, and you can pick which Merlin you want. They've been thinking about this. They've been planning this shit for a long time.
The real question is, will dentists remain living rent-free in our head, or will we start charging him?
He already pays us. He already pays us rent by keeping us from going crazy.
Wizard for the win. Why on earth would anyone want to band up with Marlon?
Look, I'm not saying you have to like the ending.
Thorough work foreshadowed the true ending of this game.
Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. There it is. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Fellas, are you ready? I need one copy of The Old Man. Just one. God damn! Okay.
We'll play the Avalon band over.
Look, all I'm saying is that if they had done that with Ketz, if Ketz was the one riding the bike, even more popular. I'm just telling you. If this was Ketz, even more popular.
I heard people saying that the Old Man is apparently the strongest swordsman in the Shinsengumi.
I don't know about that. He's definitely up there. My favorite fact about Shinpachi is that he really likes movies. You know what's funny? I actually live in Hokkaido, and I'm pretty sure I can visit his grave, where if this fails, I may make a pilgrimage to his grave to roll there.
Will still drag them back for hell in shenanigans.
Maybe. Doubtful, but maybe. Hi, Mori. What's up, Mori? Yeah. Why does the little snake not just eat the big snake? Is she stupid? Goat goes to the grave of the Shinsengumi, gets spooked by Liz. Imagine. Huddle. I think the saturation on my monitor is fucked. I need to figure out how to get it unfucked.
When I went to Japan, the guards won't let me visit Okita's gravestone.
Well, I mean, yeah. The reason for that is that people were starting to do fucked up shit there. People were going there and starting to, like, be tourists there, if you catch my drift. Peace, peace. That was a small pause. Damn it. Is FGO really ending? Part 2 is. Is the actual game ending? Probably not, but the part 2 of it is. We're gonna do a glitch skip next. That's gold. Is Ito Kashitaro gay like in the game, not in real life? I have no idea, dude. Ugh! Any suggestions besides casual tourist stuff? Already been to Shibuya and Akihabara. Go cafe hopping. Legit, just go cafe hopping. That's one of the best things that you can do in Japan. It is the land of the cafe. Use that. My problem is I don't know places around Tokyo because I don't live there. I live in Hokkaido, which is very, very far. I mean, New Year's is I would not recommend traveling to Japan for New Year's personally, just because it is...
once again as a palate cleanser.
It is the singular most busy time of year to travel in Japan. So I personally wouldn't recommend it. Pause. That's a CE. Yeah. I need to fix this saturation. I was a little bit... I kind of picked up on it, but this game's really making me realize that we are in hyper-saturation town. Ushi. No, Boudica. Shout out to Inazuma 11 for teaching me about the different prefectures in Japan. It's my favorite beast class. I'm very partial to the president, but also... I do like Draco a lot. I am a very big fan of Draco. She's fun. Hi, wife.
Yay!
Fran Blue is welcome, welcome. Hope that you enjoy your stay. How angry do I think that the people would be if they split the into CE? That is okay. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I fucking hate gachas that do that. I hate it when a gacha does that. It's so unbelievably obnoxious. FGO would never do it because they're never going to guarantee that you get a 4-star servant in a roll. They're just not going to do that. That's the thing. It's never going to happen. What do we get? Not a goddamn thing. But like it's I will say that is probably my biggest complaint about Uma Musume is that it's them splitting the gacha is horrendously obnoxious. And fuck every Hoyo game for doing that. Like, what? Are you kidding me? It's so needlessly like money. Like we're trying to milk as much cash out of you as we can.
The MLB saying the gacha.
Are you going for Takeda or the old man? The old man, of course. Takeda's cool and all, but just one copy of the old man is what I want. Which means I'm stuck with my curse of liking...
Looking forward to anyone after this event?
Not really. I'm gonna have to like look into see what's coming up soon for like next year, but I don't think there's anyone else releasing this year I care that much for. I mean, like, Kenshin's coming, but I'm like... I don't know. I'm whatever on her.
Between Takeda and Kagetora.
I mean, a lot of people ship them.
Klidge, how would you feel if next year we got another final Halloween and we get Beastlays?
I would not be surprised. So I think that they might...
FGO Part 7 is going to have coin for more exchange system like bronze to silver. That's also the only aspect of Uma that I find scummy, especially since you of course want the characters but the cards are more important.
Yes. I think that we may see some form of revamp for FGO in the future. Whether that be FGO 2 or something else, I'm not quite sure. But I think that we will see a revamp of some variety in the future. I don't know if they would do it like Girls Frontline, I'll be real. I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to pull something like that, because that would also let them like use a different engine altogether. FGO PC would be very nice. Okay, last shot.
The FGO is ending. We still haven't had monkey in the game.
I mean, there's a ton of servants that people still want that we've not gotten. Imagine they just do a random massive update without telling anyone. I think people would lose their shit. FGO, but every servant is gender bent? You mean FGO? I mean, yeah, old man, please come home, but like, can I get literally any gold servant? Like, what the fuck is this? This is a full pack with nothing in it. Which is crazy. We've seen this one twice. That's insane.
So, 1 month till we get Cajun his Armada LVUEs.
Oh, and I'm getting clowned. Is this the last card, too?
10% pain, 20% pain, 15% concentrate the power of pain.
True!
5% pain, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the pain.
Pause. It's bleak. It's bleak. How many 5-star similar servants have I gotten streak-wise, like, in 2 10 rolls? Like, never? Like, look at... Well, that's that.
How many Hassans are left to be summoned as a servants?
A lot.
Then persevere da good. It's the final clown down da na na na.
That's rough. Don't gamble, kids. It's bad for you. God, I really, really regret doing that. Fuck. Oh well. Prologue time.
Mr. Goatman the chat. Have you ever rolled for a 4-star servant in a banner but ended up pulling the 5-star instead?
Every time I've rolled for a 4-star, yes. What is this? What is that? They mentioned that we were going to get a welfare. Could this be the welfare? It's probably a grail, but could this be the welfare? Let's find out.
What's your opinion on Psycho Hotari?
She might be my grand archer. Who's to say? Do I forsake Jane for her? Let's find out. Let me introduce you to my NP6 Summer Abiba, a single rider Murasaki. I mean, you asked me that question. Can I direct you to a video? It has, the thumbnail is Sisyphus pushing up a boulder surrounded by Yuis.
It's quite easy to forsake Jane for Hotari.
Alright. Pause. This is important.
One must imagine this surface happy. Dear Laura, the pandemic is near.
Yeah, right. Yeah, let's take stock really quick. So I had made a video years ago talking about how old is Gudiko. The true main character, Gudiko. Gudao, not a real character. Doesn't exist. Gudiko, true main character. The game, hold on.
Legend his gaggle view is all 14 of them.
The game starts in 2015, canonically. That's when FGO starts. It starts in summer of 2015. And we start canonically around the age of 15 to 16. With MASH being about, I think, 6 months older than we are. Something along those lines. If we want to round up and just say 16, we can say 16. So 4 years have gone by since then. Past our birthday guaranteed. We are legally allowed. We should legally be allowed to drink right now. We can drink. This is confirmation right here, right now, that we are legally permitted to drink in Chaldea.
Part 3 is actually just the COVID arc in Chaldea.
They made mention in this most recent event on NA that we actually got our driving license. So here it is. Years later, after making that, like 4 years after making that video, we are now legally allowed to drink. Congratulations.
Let me share a bear with the boys.
We got him. Who drives in Japan? People in Hokkaido. We don't have a very good train system up here. And with that said, skip. Solomon fight opens then. Okay. So it is the welfare. These bastards did it again. Alright. Welp. The drinking age in Japan is 20, yes. Drinking age in Japan is 20. And the age to get your driver's license is 18. Welp.
When is it gonna release?
Wednesday. We need to finish this. I need to kill this Chud. How many more do I need to unlock? Because I need 12.
Solomon, who do you think the welfare is?
The welfare is Caster Saika Magoichi. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I need one more.
Breaking news. Quirked up brown boy busting it down wisdom's Thailandese people. He is goated with the rims of light. More news at Leo.
Real. Alright, let's kill Chud McChudson. Grand Jobber. Every series you appear in, you get your ass kicked because you suck. How are you people's goat? How is Gilgamesh people's goat? I need someone to explain this to me. How can he be your goat if he's the most washed person in all of FGO? In the entire Fate series. The dude shows up, says, I'm king of heroes, and never wins? That's your goat? He's quite hard in Samurai Remnant. He loses in Samurai Remnant. And the people who he's fighting in that chapter anyway are borderline homeless people. And he still loses. His competition in that are it's fucking Iori, who's a homeless man, and fucking Takeru, who's the reason why he's a homeless man. I need people to tell me how he's your GOAT. Here's the thing, though. I get it when it comes to his design. He's got a good design. I will never fault Gilgamesh's design. He's like Sonic the Hedgehog. His ass is carried by it.
Overwhelming power and never giving a fuck attitude, the most like the reason for GOAT status.
How can he be your GOAT if he sucks?
His true anti is the Gate of Cope.
Gate of Cope, that's crazy. Alright. Hold on. I'm gonna unironically look at a video really quick to see how to reduce the saturation. Y'all can't see it because it's coming through really nice on your end. On my end, this is like neon green.
May potential king of heroes phone.
I prefer Cat Gale to Archer Gale anyway.
Hold on.
I'm just saying, they could have made them Proto Gale.
Okay. That looks way better on my screen now. Holy shit. Okay, perfect. Sorry, had to do a little bit of quick adjustments because that shit was hurting my eyes with how yellow it was. It's still not perfect, it's still a little bit bright and not right, but that's fine.
My
Yeah,
goal
anyway.
is Amiya, don't misunderstand, not Shiro Amiya, my motherfucking Dodi Amiya.
Look, Emiya Archer, cool guy. Emiya Shiro, mm-mm. There's a femboy Hooters in New York? I don't believe you. Saturation is still blown out. I need to figure out how to adjust this. Did the survey? Hell yeah. That reminds me, hey, if you've not done the survey yet, I'm not sure if this is still pinned on Twitch or not. Fill this out. You know what I should do? I should do this. You know what I should do? I should make an isolated clip talking about the game and then... or talking about the census, clipping it and then just posting it as an announcement. Shoot him! Summer Tiamat is never not cute. She's the cutest. Sugitani, my goat. The true grand archer. It should have been you, not him. He's not worthy to lick the dirt off your shoes. When is the event when you, Olga, is summonable? It'll be in about a year and a half from NA right now. Its 10th anniversary is when she becomes summonable. Sure, what's a funny dad story?
I love Sugitani VA. Cute voice.
Very cute voice. When can you marry you, Olga? Never, she's mine. Whoa. Is this right? This looks right. I think that's enough now.
Oh yeah. Happy 1st of December, yo.
Yeah, happy 1st of December. It's almost that holiday season, and whoop-de-doo. Strange. Alright. Y'all ready? So for my birthday on Sunday, happy late birthday. I was given 2 volumes of Emiya Gohan. Dad asking what the series is about, and I explained it's a spin-off of Battle Royale, and I like it because the characters I like don't die, especially the Irish one. Opened up to a page and showed Dad Lancer, and he just shook his head and said, "Poor Seamus." Yeah. No, your dad's right. That poor bastard cannot catch a break. Okay. Have I tried low star runs on some events? Not really. I've done it for like challenge quests, but never like events proper. Okay. Alright, let's fight Chudson. Shout out to this motherfucker with the Grand David. What a legend. Okay. Oh shit, that's the wrong button. Yep, oh, it can only be archers. Yep. Maybe I don't want to rush here, but also, fucking who cares? Yeah, the Potteroos are released on the world, and they will be coming for you. Be prepared. Instant Death David, that's what they call him. Alright, we're going to the sky, baby. Can you go back to grinding quartz? Have fun. Okay. So the object of the game is shoot this man in the face as many times as you can.
Just got back from the prologue. What did you think of the live stream?
I wish they had told us more. I understand what they're doing right now is smart. Damn, shit's wobbling. I think that what they're doing right now is smart from a business perspective because they're building hype, they're retaining hype, and they're getting ready for like the big release and maybe like talking about wrapping things up, which is good. They should be doing that. This is strictly from a business perspective. This is the ideal move. They didn't really explain much for us about what's coming next, aside from like here's the roadmap of what's happening soon. Which, you know, it's cool, it's helpful, but like I would like to like see actual new things happening as opposed to like we get one little story chapter and now we have to wait a couple of days. I'm kind of like, what? Why couldn't this have been on Friday? Like, why are we having this little time in between other than to like build up a little bit of hype? I'm kind of iffy on it, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, I'm gonna shoot Gilgamesh in the fucking head. Bro really said, Alright. Damn. Whiff. Okay. Okay. Bro. Good try, bitch. How much can one Sugitani Buster crit do? Let's find out.
What are the chances Kamazat is Grandcaster?
0. Literally 0. Like, God bless you, Kamazotes fans. You guys live on a different plane of copium.
So when are we getting AI Tammy similar to Naru-Osama? When will I get free will?
Never. I will never make it. I will never have an AI chatbot that I talk to. I refuse it. I will never permit it to happen. I have no interest in it, and I'm not even going to entertain the possibility of it being a thing. I have my own opinions on the technology that's used to make Neuro. I think it's very... I think that Neuro is very impressive technology. I'm not particularly interested in indulging in it. They killed Mama! Well, more buffs for me. Is he really gonna let me just grand job him? Let's find out.
You don't need any AI shit. I'm here, Tammy Grand Drive,
True.
sir.
True. Yeah, I don't know. I was reading a news article saying that more than half, like I think it's approximately half of children under the age of 16 in the United States are talking to AI chatbot companions, and reading that made me want to fucking vomit. I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you're chatting to an AI to fill the void of friendship, and you're not like a disabled person who, like, this is the one way you have an outlet, go talk to people. For the love of God, just talk to another human being. It's not hard. It's easy. It's so easy. You have more in common with other people than you may think. But the fear of rejection are the chains that are holding you back. Why are you gonna let your brain, some fucking bag of meat in your skull, prevent you from doing something that you want to do? In the age of online communication, you don't need to go outside to talk to people. I agree, but I mean, like, I can see an application for it. Kind of. I don't agree with it, but I can see the application for it. It's just depressing. There is not a it has, in my opinion, it's something that doesn't really have a purpose. God damn, that art is good.
God damn this fucking grand PowerPoint presentation of a battle.
Yeah, right? They had to put as many particles on screen as possible. That's a cool-ass EZO.
Talking online can help with talking to people.
Yeah!
Like a chat room, but that has its own issues.
Yeah, look. What I'm trying to say is that if you... I think American men are scared of getting falsely accused. I think that yes and no, but I also think that if you got nothing to hide, then you're fine. AI bots have a purpose to make tech billionaires richer. When the AI uprising happens, those are going to be the first fuckers that get got because they don't actually serve a purpose. Me, I'm going to be in the woods. I know I'm a VTuber, which means it looks like I'm jacked into technology all the time. At the drop of a needle, I can immediately switch to becoming caveman and living in the woods. You may not believe it. You don't have to believe it. I don't need you to believe it. But I've been an outdoorsy person way longer than I've been a tech savvy person.
A purpose other than to work for lazy assholes and great beach companies.
False accusation paranoia is BS. I don't think that's the majority. I think it's literally there's just a bunch of people who are afraid of getting rejected. I genuinely believe that's what a lot of it is. It's just a bunch of people who are terrified that I'm going to approach this person and be like, hey, you want to hang out? And then if that person says no, ooh, people freak the fuck out. It's a disease to be as terminal.
Carrot.
Terry, put on the music for the Achilles man.
So you want to have that?
Hollywood iFood stories tell me that you could survive as a cave dweller.
Okay. Gabunks, I'm just going to tell you this much. My dyslexic ass read your comment. Have you heard of being chronically Croatian?
There is always people pointing their fucking cameras and posting others online without consent. If anything, camera shots to need to be mandatory for other countries.
Here's the thing. Let me explain this really quick, but first, I need the chorus to hit. This is the song that plays while I bleed out on the concrete. This was in my earbuds. Anyway,
yes, the one male servant that could be Uma.
Yeah, let me make a quick correction to you. In Japan, the companies are not required to add a shutter to their cameras. It's not a law, it's not a requirement. They just do that.
Currently had their teenage years consumed by COVID-19, so that doesn't help a lot.
Believe me, I think of everybody in this chat room right now, I am one of the most aware of the impacts of COVID on the youth of today because I teach them. They're fucked. Just to put it bluntly, like, people who were developing during the COVID era are mentally fucked right now. Horribly fucked. Because I just, let me just frame this to you in a way that is horrible, because it's the reality of the situation. And this is about I'm going to dip my toe a little bit into talking about politics, but not in any meaningful way. Just think of it like this. When COVID happened, it was in an election year in the United States, and so what kids who couldn't go outside of their house saw for an entire year was news stations doom and gloom blasting how horrible X candidate was. Well, X candidate is the greatest. Insert whichever one you want. I'm not going to talk about one way or the other on that shit. But you have that being blasted into your head 24/7, and then you go online onto your TikTok and all that shit, and you look at like all the shits on there, and it's reiterating the same shit. It's just fucking with kids mentally. And then also, this is a pivotal time in their development where they need to be around other people so that way they could pick up on like social cues and all that, and parents don't want to deal with that shit, so they hand them iPads and all that other garbage. And yeah, it's just bad. It's just bad for everybody. It fucked with a lot of people. It's not a fun topic. And I guess one of the big issues with that though is like we recognize that it fucked with a lot of people. And what we're doing to fix that? Not a goddamn thing.
Everything has been on a decline since 2020 COVID lockdown.
I mean, kind of. Alright, where's Uma Puyoi? I'm gonna level that fucker. How are you gonna fold the paper and bring back the same paper? So much okay, here's a fun story for you.
I somehow avoided the chatbot bullshit by sheer disgust.
Let me tell you something that happened today at work. So right now we have kids who are making Japanese kids who are making projects in English. About like random historical like figures as a part of their program. And I was, I'm looking around seeing how kids are doing. A lot of them are writing. These are 8th grade. They would be the equivalent of 8th graders. So think the age of like 13 to 14. 12, 13, 14 age range. And I'm looking at what they're doing. And the kids have to like call me over to just for me to check on their stuff to be like, hey, is this okay? And a bunch of them did it, and it's all pretty simple stuff, right? It's like this is Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison invented the light bulb. The light bulb, it was a very important invention. That kind of shit, right? Nothing too terribly complex for English because they're still, in 8th grade, the 8th grade Japanese student speaks at maybe a 3rd grade English student level, if that. Well, one of the kids flagged me down, and this is a kid who's admittedly on the lower side of on like the English learning stuff. He's a bright kid, he just not good at English. You know what I mean? It's just, you know, some people, as like how I can't do math in my head, but I can literally recite to you how the universe was created from a geological perspective. I cannot do a formula for math in my head. Just can't do it. This kid flags me over. He's like, Mr. Klidge, can you look at this for me? I'm like, sure. The person who he picked to do his project was Michael Jordan, because he likes basketball. And I read it. It was an AI generated. It was AI generated information about. I can do simple math. It's more complex shit. But like even like some of my multiplication tables, I can't do that off the top of my head. I just can't, it just doesn't click. I just can't do it. But yeah, this kid's thing was just straight up AI generated, like talk about the career of Michael Jordan in English, and it was along the lines of Michael Jordan's career as a basketball player can be broken up into two different eras. The era where he had where he was number whatever for the Chicago Bulls, and when he was number whatever for the other team he played for, I don't fucking know. And it was just like, it was perfect, incredibly complex English. And I'm reading it, and I just turn to the kid, and I'm like, and I say to him in Japanese, "Did you write this?" I was just like, and he was just like, he stopped for a moment, and then he was just like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Really?" And he doubles down. He's just like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Don't." And I straight up said to him, "Don't lie to me." And I walked away, and he got pissed. And I went up to the main teacher, and I was just like, "This doesn't seem like you." This kid cannot. Look, not to be rude or anything. This kid cannot write in. He can barely write his name in like proper English, let alone have like capitalization and spacing correct. And it's not just him, most of them can't do that. They just forget. It's learning a second language. This shit's fucking hard. I'm not even dogging on them for it. That shit's hard to do.
So did the parents order assassins to hit you?
No. It was legitimately a scenario where I'm just like, it's just, it's shocking to me that I can ask the student the question, "Did you write this?" And the kid has the audacity to be like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Are you serious?" I mean, I kind of like, if you want like the whole Japanese translation of what I said to him, it just straight up, it was just like, "Kaite ka," which just means, "Did you write this?" And he's just like, "Yeah." He's like, "So desu." And I'm like, "Honto desu ka?" I don't think I said this. I think I was rude. I was like, "Honto," which just means, "Really? Are you serious?" And he's just like, "Yeah." It's like, I was like, "Bullshit." Straight up bullshit. Like, no. And he got kind of pissed at me, but I was just like, "No, kid. We're not... this is not okay. This shit, not okay." To be fiat sometimes, you seem to be stern to kids. Oh, you have to be stern to kids? I'm fiat all the time to the kids. It's just, you know... You can't do this in English. No, I called him a liar though. I did called him a liar to his face. It's just like, "You're lying to me."
Bullshit. Walks away with music blasting.
I mean, I didn't say bullshit. I did call him a liar. I was just like, after he doubled down, I was like, "You're lying to me." Like, "You're lying." And I walked away. And I mean, as far as I'm aware, he fixed it. He didn't call me over to check his shit again. But I mean, I'm going to see that, and it's going to be in perfect ChatGPT English. And I'm going to be like, "Can't do this, man. I know it's the easy way and you don't want to do it, but believe me, English is such an important language to learn. It's such, like, if you have to learn one language that isn't your native one, make it be English." Who's my Grand Caster? Actually, let me show you. I meant to show this before.
Holy fuck!
Holy
is this
shit!
Wrong? But holy hell, is it erotic?
Empress Pyro 101, thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome, raiders. How's it going?
Charles Bay Badge.
How was stream? Hopefully stream went well. Very, very kind of you for the raid. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Showing off my, well, this isn't my grands, but let me get my grand list. Here it is. I just need one more. It's going? Hell yeah. Had tons of stuff to do in Duelist of the Roses. Ooh. Wait, isn't Duelist of the Roses the Yu-Gi-Oh game that's War of the Roses?
Not Grand Yui said.
Yeah, unfortunately not Grand Yui, but I mean, I think that the replacement standing in for her is a worthy one. Didn't realize they released all the Grands. We're missing just one. We're missing just one. The man, the myth, the legend, the king of Steam himself, my boy, Charles Babbage. Do we know if FGO is ending, or is that a bit or something? Okay. I've had multiple people come in and ask me this, and this is not a dig at you, so please don't take it as such.
I heard we will get a welfare in JP soon.
Yes, on the 3rd. I need people who are asking me if FGO is going to end to read the title of the stream. I'll do it for you as well. Live Goatman reaction, the end of FGO Part 2. I'm going to reiterate that. The end of FGO Part 2. At Part 2 of the game is ending, we don't have any confirmation on if the game itself is going to end or not.
Of that attack stat.
Look, he has this attack stat. This dude hits with a crit that blows up planets. It's crazy. And no, we don't know who the welfare is. It's probably Solomon of some variety. Actually, hold on. Let me double check something. Okay, he's 2K. Any guesses? It's going to be Solomon. She's 2K. He's 2K. My bad, it's 11 p.m., so brain mush this hour, but yes, I get you. Yeah. No worries. The only reason I bring that up, like I said, not meant to be a dig at you. I've had multiple people come in and ask that. It's just, like, yeah, it's the end of Part 2. If they opt to end the game overall, I would be very surprised. So, I mean, you know.
Is Goisha. It has the same eye color,
Anning needs
same
more.
face marking of when Goisha was King Solomon.
Yes. I know Eric is, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna bump up Anning and then we'll bump up, let's do that now. Yeah, these are my grands. Ending a game is a very risky move. It's a risky move with no payoff. Like I said, I mean, if you want my full... I've said it before, I'll say it again. If you want my full... if you would like my full, unbridled opinions on what I think they're going to do with FGO, after Part 2, there's a 1 hour long stream video on my channel for it. It's called What Comes After FGO Part 2. And one of my predictions for it is that they might opt to end FGO as we know it, and then bump it into like an FGO 2 kind of thing, or reset the story with new characters, new lore, new everything. I'm late, like really late, aren't I? A little bit. I mean, yeah, Part 3 could be a thing, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw like a new Fate gacha take its place. But I believe they would have to make it so that you import the shit that you got over. Because I feel like if people couldn't bring their Chaldea with them, or things from their Chaldea with them, they'd fucking lose their shit. FGO Arcade for PC. Here's the thing. I didn't really care for Arcade's gameplay that much. I would prefer if we kept the turn-based. I know people are like, ugh, when it comes to turn-based, but I really like turn-based. Yeah, UID transfer, and it can be explained away being like, Ritsuka hands you a briefcase and says, go do a crime, and then we all go, like, party. And I think that what a good idea would be is if they kept FGO in this form right here alive, up until Global was caught up, and after Global is caught up, then they after that, then they get everybody on the same server.
They would have to do a lot to convince me to play a FGO tour of some kind.
Why? You already play FGO 1, why wouldn't you play FGO 2? Who the Gatekeeper the Grand Caster is? Yeah, it's Abe no Seimei. Grand Gatekeeper is Abe no Seimei. His design, he kind of looks like Doman, but they gave him a big-ass gun. The grinding is a pain. That's the thing, is I think that we'll see some kind of auto farm in the game. I just want to keep my 120 cuckoo. See, that's the thing, is I think that we might... It's hard. Who's the Grand Gatekeeper? 40k. I'm going to miss Clairvoyance EX. You see... One sec. I understand people's sentiment when they say that. I would gladly sacrifice Clairvoyance EX to live in the moment of things being released. It's why I started JP in the first place. I do understand it, because it is nice to be able to plan ahead and save for servants that you want, but, I mean, for my money, I'd get rid of it. Alright. God damn it. You know what, chat?
Remember, chat, it is not a war crime if it's the first time.
Wait, who are my... Who are my other 4 stars?
There is a button to select banners.
There is? Which one is it? Help. God, the issue is I don't know these kanji. So there, is that what this is? Oh. I'm still going to do it like this because I want to look at the 4 stars. If we pull the rats... I will go eat one of the insanely spicy peppers in my pickles right now. I do not want Castoria. This goat does not want beavers. He craves that rat. Damn. Okay. It's another one. So have I told you guys what happened to my rats on this account? It's really kind of tragic.
Rats, we are the rats. We are here to give a birthday Castoria.
I had rolled. I'd like picked them as my like selection servant, and I didn't get their bond up high enough. Because I think I picked them, and I thought I would just have them, and then I like had to do shit that week, and so I didn't have time to farm. And so I lost my rats. I don't own the rats anymore on this account. I want the rats so bad. There's a small chance that if I get them here, I forsake Babbage to embrace the warmth of the rat.
You foolish fool.
I am a foolish fool. It's entirely my fault.
You what?
Yeah, no, it's I pulled a classic gamer move and did not fucking read. And I have no rats because of it. And it's looking like I will still have no rats. Certified Yu-Gi-Oh! Moment. True. Speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh! My Pokemon card shipped, so we might be doing a stream for that next week. Not even might. We will be doing a stream for that next week. I have no rats and I must scream. It's another fucking Giles. Four.
Klitsch is a gacha player.
That was a
confirmed.
pause.
He can't
It's a C.
read Klitsch hyper cringe. Don't forget about the Saber Giles.
Yeah, what the fuck? It's 5 Giles! Man. Yeah, screenshot this. There's nothing but sex pests in this photo, except for the homunculus and
Of
this girl.
French. She likes you. Run, run fast. Who we rolling for?
Rats. I want rats. I need rats. I can't swipe. Yeah, technically Castoria, but I want rats. Alright, you know what we're gonna do?
Bim bom bom bom.
Austin Paul, thank you for the sub. Welcome, welcome.
You betrayed their trust, Sensei. Why would they return to you?
You know, it's an excellent question.
Typical for Giles to like someone spending their day with children.
I'm being gatekept by Giles of all people. Yeah, we're gonna farm for rats. Okay, here's I'm curious about this. Maybe one of y'all can explain this to me. Why is... Oh my goodness. I do need to go get my hydration. Have you... You're right. I'll grab this hydration here in 1 second.
They are punishing you, Sensei. Hence, Giles.
Yeah, I suppose. That's rares. No, I know. Binky, I know. What does this one do? Quest clear, no. 7 knights bond up. Okay. Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
No rats. With the 5 tickets on now, you can do another 10 tour. Perhaps Klitsch looks like Jean IRL.
I wish. Are you kidding me? Bro, if I looked like Jean IRL, I would have no problems in my life. Alright. Rat banner. Same chest size though? I think I have a bigger chest than Jean. Snake. Tofu.
You prob answered this, but how is your tongue?
How is my tongue? It's fine. Did something happen? I just don't remember it anymore. But dig it.
Try finger, but how?
True. All right. Well, we're gonna start farming these really quick. Said something about your tongue hurting?
Bing bong bong bong.
Dark Enigma 92. Sorry, Dark 92 Enigma. Thank you for the sub. Welcome, welcome. I like this creature. I enjoy this creature. I find this creature here endearing. Why do I appreciate this creature but not her brethren? I quite enjoy this strange creature. Could it be the pose? No, it's this one too. Oh, the canker sore thing. Yeah, that went away. That went away like about a couple weeks ago, but still. Fucking sick of that shit.
You don't appreciate the childless and Cinderella's.
I do appreciate the child Liz, because I think that is still Liz's best, singular best design.
Because this Liz is a nihilistic and cult leader version of Liz.
That's fair. Why do people consider Argent Alter a good husbando? Can somebody explain that to me?
Liz truly a Liz, but this one is loved by her dad that she adopted.
I need an explanation as to why he is such a popular candidate on the census. Submissive cute boy who listens. Hot? No idea. I'm kind of on the no idea train with that. I'm kind of like, huh? Feel so sorry for your loss of Daikokutin. Hope you recover them someday. Me too, man. I need those rats back. I have them on NA. I'm taking them to 120 on NA. I just want them on JP too.
I question it as well, considering the Gajuna we summon is basically a child mentally.
Female Gooners like anything? The census has been 75% males and he's winning. So I think we need a different... explanation. Also, I thought I'd sub to you after your 10 words or less video, so I said time to change that. Hey, valid. Yeah, I don't think that this is a girls are gooning hard to this dude. I'm thinking that there's something about him that I just don't see. Twink? Which is more appreciated, the twink or the muscly man? He's great for farming and guys vote for him out of thankfulness? Maybe. See, here's the thing with that. With the census, I kind of wish...
I see the vision, and I like Gajuna.
I kind of wish that people would vote based on their like, actual preferences towards the person and not just this person's good at farming. Because there's absolutely a lot of people who make their choices based on just this person's good at farming.
Women focus on one.
I mean, I don't know if that's necessarily true either. Let me just go look at the Berserker list really quick.
I'm thinking maybe with a straight man picking husband, or if they don't have a favorite, they're picking the matter one.
I would just say go based on design. Because I guess my follow-up question with that then, and I ask this every year because this happens every year, why does Herc always get a lot of votes? Like, I can see the vision. I can see the vision with Arjuna Alter. I do not see the vision with... Why not? Because Herc is not husband material.
Herc is hot.
I mean, I'm just gonna say I don't think so.
Fate Stay Night.
Well, okay, yes, Fate Stay Night is the reason, but I'm kind of just like, I don't... do you think Fate fans think beyond Oh Hot? Yes, I think that they think, oh, this is from Fate Stay Night, and then they think Oh Hot. monster fuckers be around. I don't think Herc counts as a monster, though. He's just a big guy. He's a big guy. He's a very large lad, that Hercules. I want you to know, though, and this does make me happy, the census is getting enough traction that it lags the fuck out every time I try and reload it. Does Hulk count as a monster? Yes, the Hulk counts as a monster because he's a man who transforms. The transformation angle is important in that.
For me it is because he is canonically a dad. So he is husband.
I see. Does Ibuki count? Ibuki absolutely counts as a monster girl. What? Yeah, let me look at the census. Let me go look at the Berserkers. Currently, we have 341 results, which, for this being announced like 24 hours ago, not bad. Keep spreading it right now. You know what? I'm going to take this moment right now to make a public service announcement that will go on YouTube as its own separate entity. You, yes, you, if you're listening to this right now, I need you to go to the description of this video and click on the first link that you see to the Google form. It will take you directly to the Klidge 2025 Community Unofficial FGO Waifu and Husbando Census. I ask you, who is the best husbando? Who is the best waifu in all of FGO? I ask this question every single year on the 1st of December, and I want to know from you, who do you think is the best? Right now, we have a lot of people who voted, but you know what? Still not enough. Every year, and I do say this every year, I want to get the widest sample size possible. I don't want just my community. I don't want just mine and Otto's community. I don't want just mine, Otto's, and Mist's community. I want anybody who has a passing interest in FGO to fill out this form. And it's very simple. All that you have to do, if you don't even know the characters that well, you don't know their names, I'm sure that you have a favorite one that you can look up and be like, yeah, that one. And go through the list and just pick them. All you gotta do is vote for the characters. It's that simple. What you're doing is you're helping me out because I want to get as many. I just want to see what the community at large thinks. Can we share our own streamer community? Yeah, of course. Share it everywhere. What link? Oh, have I got a link for you? It is right here in the Twitch chat. Let me get a fresh copy for you. Put that right here. It'll be in the link. It'll be below the video that I'm gonna clip this part here, post this separately. Fill this out. Send it everywhere. Look, I don't personally use Reddit. You can post it on Reddit. You have my blessing. I really don't use Twitter that much. I don't browse Twitter anymore. Post it on Twitter. I don't really use Blue Sky. Post it on Blue Sky. Put it anywhere where anybody may have a passing interest in Fate, because I want to collect as much information as I can. And then we get to stream it and see what the community thinks. Have like a little mini award show before the year ends. Have a nice little thing that we get to do as the community. It's fun. It's always a good time to go and look. I've seen people in the past say that the census is bullshit. I don't know what to tell you. It's voted by the community. I didn't rig this shit. It just is what it is. If you don't like how people have voted, I mean, you got to start swaying people to your own beliefs. I'm sorry that your very niche waifu did not win the census. That means that you need to go and rally people to your cause and tell them, hey, go vote for this person. A little sneak peek. If you can guess who the #1 most popular saber is right now, it's Barghest. It's Barghest every fucking year. And this year's actually kind of interesting because we have some pretty decent shakeups. We have some actual pretty decent shakeups so far, because normally what we've seen is it's Morgan who dominates the Berserkers. The release of Lilith and Lohi.
Where Zami Gohan in the favorite non-FGO work?
You know what? I'll answer that question for you right now. Favorite non... Oh. Did I not... I don't think I listed that one as one.
Luhi, the best Zerk in
It's
this
just an
game.
other. Yeah, so I don't know. That's all I gotta say. Just really, like, kind of, like, what's the word? Dry-buying this announcement instead of putting one together proper. But if you're watching this, hey. Vote. Vote and spread the message. Send it everywhere. If you know somebody, if you know anybody who has a passing interest in FGO, just send them the link. Send them the link and be like, hey, can you fill this out? Streamer I know is trying to, like, gauge people's interest in characters in FGO. That's simple. Everybody likes it. Plug over. Bro's over here correcting people on their spelling and fucking up words. That's crazy. Go sit in the corner. Oh, the census results will probably be a part of... Is Dad the only 55 plus voter? Yes. What was I gonna say? I'm trying right now to put together a charity stream. I need to fucking... I'm trying to, like, work with Tiltify to get their shit going. I had an idea for where I want to send it, but doing it that way is kind of a massive pain in the ass. Rather than just, like, click a link and be like, hey, we're gonna send something to this. Is, like... The charities that I'm the most passionate about tend to be with preservation, conservation, and kids. Maybe we do like a small thing for like St. Jude or something like that. I initially wanted to do something with a raptor center from my home state. Gil's arrogance always reminds me of Dio. Oh yeah. We'll see. Okay. Kintoki Appu. Golden. Plus 10. Past Strider preservation. Look, my issue right now on Tiltify with finding an ideal one is I really don't know the charities that they're donating for conservation right now. If I could, I would just straight up donate to the National Park Service. I would just like to like get a couple and just roll a wheel and donate to them, just because. I don't know. I've always liked the national parks. It's a big part of my upbringing. I mean, I made the comment earlier that I could be a caveman pretty like handedly. That's because I functionally grew up in the woods. I mean, shit, y'all have heard me tell like weird ass stories from the functionally the outback. Witchcraft. Pause. Rats. How's our journey for NP5 BB Dubai? I hope yours is going well. You and I are walking separate paths, but I hope yours is going well. Hello? Is that Sky Striker Ray? Don't you right now live in the mountains or something? I do, yeah. That's 5 caster, Giles. please. Please, just one rat. A singular rat.
Oh my god, I love Sky Striker.
You're an enemy of Christ. Wait. Had to load in Jufu. I think you've been cursed. Yeah, the Gotcha Warlock is in full swing, it would seem. Every time there's a little pause, my heart is just like, maybe. I think that's it. Like that. It's a CE, but... please! Please! What does this do? This is a new one. Oh! It's the evasion girl from Apocrypha. She does look like Sky Striker Ray, though, right?
I think that the Gotcha Warlock this time is just jealous.
Right.
So Goatman, can you define the laws of physics when on a mountain like you more animalistic brethren?
Kinda. Hold on. It looks exactly like Sky Striker Ray. She looks exactly like Sky Striker Ray. She looks exactly like Sky Striker Ray. Like, the outfit is also, like, the same... It's the same color scheme, too. Have you seen Hatsune Mike and Godzilla team up yet? Yeah, every day. Anyway... Do I desperate? No, we fight. We continue to fight. We grind. We send ourselves to the mines. It is kind of nice that these are free. Oh, I need to refill that. I need to go do that hydration. Give me one moment. Meluchin. And not this guy. I want... Lohi. And... we can trade this out for... I thought I had the other one. I guess not, damn.
Cajun his quest for the self-duplicating breeding rats.
I need them, man. You don't understand. The rats might be one of my favorite servants.
Sky Striker mobilize, engage, and I add Sky Striker A3 and draw one additional card.
Wrong. You can't do that. I have anti-magic fragrance up. That's banned? That's banned in Master Duel. We playing in the streets, bitch. What do you mean it's banned? Fuck what you know. Fuck what you heard. We're playing Goatman rules. God, I love Lohi so much. Yeah, okay, so I want to do something with a Raptor Center. I may look into seeing if there is like something for like nature conservation like that, if I can. I already have some of the rewards I want to set up for that as well. One of which is that I will examine every single bird servant and identify what bird they are associated with and why. How's Uma Musume? Fantastic. Meisho Dodo, my beloved. I love her so much. Uma Musume gacha? Non-existent. I can't roll shit. My gacha luck has been horrifically bad. Like, it should not be understated how horrific my gacha luck has been. I immensely regret buying a pack to roll on, Takeda. Digitent? No, I don't regret that. Ooh, Musume gacha. I think is okay, because at least you get something that you can use. Fucking up on FGO gacha means that you just literally burnt money. No, FGO is not ending. The story of part 2 is ending. What comes after the story of part 2, you may ask? Why, of course, that's part 3.
In case you didn't see, we're getting cafe soon.
I did see. My buddy Nines keeps me up to date on all the Uma news. I don't think I'm gonna spend money on her, I'll be real with you. I'm just gonna farm money for her. We're getting Bird Woman next Christmas, right? Yep. FGO doesn't have a proper PC client, but you can play. I mean, I'm currently playing it on PC. You have to do it through other means. It would be nice if Aniplex would just like release a proper FGO PC client, though. Nice if the FGO people just updated fucking shit for real, though. Am I getting Kenshin? Hell no. My luck is bad. It's like my luck has been so bad, it's not worth rolling. I would rather save for someone who I really, really want. And while Kenshin is cool, she's not necessarily on my must-have list. Like, my next big target for gacha is Yui Shosetsu. I need an NP5 Yui Shosetsu. At minimum.
Kenshin Impact.
Nemo is Santa this year. I'm working on it. Yo, I can actually unveil something. So, if you're in the sub chat, you know about this. I am planning maybe one of the worst streams I've ever conceived. And that is, I'm going to sit down and beat the entirety of Sekiro Shadows Die Twice in one sitting. I'm going to beat the entirety of Sekiro Shadows Die Twice in one go. Now, let it be known, my record, why? Charity. Doing it for charity. my record with that game for the fastest I've beaten it is 10 hours. And that was without trying to speed through it. That was just me playing the game. Is 10 hours. And I'm not going to try and speed run it either. I'm just going to sit down and try and beat the whole thing. I'm also going to not try and get the Shura ending because I feel like that's kind of cheating because shit's crazy. We can do that if like chat wants me to, but for people who remember how I played that game on stream before, I play with a mod where it replaces Sekiro with a certain character, and I may have commissioned a nice little piece for the thumbnail now that I'm streaming on YouTube. So, ladies and gentlemen, this was done by, let me actually get their Twitter so I can post it because I want to shout them out. I want to work with this artist more because god damn it, their art is beautiful and I love it. I would love to do more with this person for thumbnail work. So let me get there. It's a Raccoon Mage on Twitter.
Saber Wars, Sabers die twice.
There you go. This is who drew this. This will be the thumbnail for it. I will add text over here when it comes to that, but you know. Yeah, no, we're gonna do that. I'm currently running a personal playthrough to get like warmed back up. And I no-hit killed Orin of the Water, which was awesome because I've never done that before. I'm first trying a lot of very difficult bosses. I got skill checked at my least favorite, well, one of my least favorite bosses, which is Corrupted Monk, Part 2. And right now I'm getting my ass handed to me by the final boss, as is tradition. But it's good because it's good to fight him a lot just because he's a very difficult fight, just hands down. So, is what it is. Meet Potential Saver. I love her. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna try and do that for charity. I'll hunt down a charity I want to fund with that, and then we'll do that. And I think it'd be good. I kind of want to do a big push to do. I want to give back to the community this holiday season, if you will. You guys give me a lot of like shit. You are the audience to my one-man circus, so I want to give back in some variety. Also, yes, this is Louhi. Louhi is an AoE quick berserker. She's from Finland. And she is the cutest fucking thing ever and incredibly powerful. It's her and another quick berserker giving Morgan a run for her money on the census. Which is crazy, because you're just like, really? Really? Somebody's like beating out Morgan? It's like they're not beating her out, but they're definitely not making her life easy. On that same note, I saw you use the art I made in the thumbnail, and it makes me incredibly happy. Glad the silly things that I make end up giving back to the community. I love your art so much, man. I really do. And I am you are credited in the description, so don't you worry about that either. I got nothing but the utmost respect for the people who draw art in this community and others. So if you ever see me like being like posting art and I'm not crediting somebody, you let me know and I'll make sure that shit's up there.
Luhi and Lilith are very liked duo of Zerks.
Oh, 100%. Lady Butterfly kicked my ass so hard I rage quit, and then I first tried Sekiro, so I'm glad I went back. Sekiro is the hardest FromSoft game until it becomes the easiest FromSoft game. That is the best way to describe Sekiro. If you need to go in and realize that you are not the one in control in Sekiro. You don't get to choose how you play that game. The game chooses how you play that game. And the more you try and force your own playstyle into being like, no, I'm doing it my way, the harder that game kicks you in the teeth being like, bitch, no you don't. I think Lady Butterfly is unironically the biggest hurdle for most people. If not her, Seven Spears of Ashina, the guy in front of like the little warehouse. You are parrying and you will like it. I mean, if you want to know who like my actual like the first boss that I have had like major issues with after I sat down and actually tried to play the game was the ghost version of Corrupted Monk. I did not understand how to do that fight because it's so different from all the other fights. My art gives Glitch a headache, and that's really my goal. You know what? I respect it.
Currently dealing with a literally shit-throwing ape.
Here's the thing. And maybe this is gonna sound like I'm trying to rage bait people just in general. I think that fight's easy. That's another one that's incredibly difficult until you understand that you just need the fireworks. If you have the fireworks, you're fine. I first tried that on my run back. Now you know what? I'm not sure how far you are in that, so I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything about the monkey. Have fun. That's all I'm gonna say is have fun, parry a lot, and a reminder that if you perfect parry, you do more stance damage to people, which is important. That's so incredibly important to remember. That perfect parrying is not optional, you need to do that. If you want to play that game proper, perfect parry. True Owl Father was another hard one for me. That one's also difficult, yeah. Sekiro is a rhythm game. It's 100% a rhythm game. Here's the thing. I was streaming that in the call over the weekend, just as I was trying to practice. I got to True Owl, and I did a charge attack. If you try and charge attack him, he does the Makiri counter on you, steps on your sword, and kills you. It's like an almost instant kill. Did I fight True Owl on stream? Yeah, I beat Sekiro on stream. I would do it again, too. Sekiro is unironically, I think, my favorite FromSoft game. Like, I think it goes Sekiro, Dark Souls 3, Elden Ring, Armored Core 6, Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2. I've not played Bloodborne Demon's Souls. And Night Rain probably below Armored Core. True Owl is optional at the Lady Butterfly place.
Ending as both games have awesome parrying mechanics.
Have I fought True Owl Father? Maybe I haven't. So, wait. I thought that you... Maybe I haven't. I think I've fought him before, but maybe not on stream. At what point do you have to go back to fight him to do that? Is it just like any... It's for a different ending? Oh, okay. Okay, then I definitely have done it because I've gotten every ending except the Shura ending. I have a profile on that's at Shura, and I stopped because I kept on getting my ass kicked. I'm pretty sure in that one of the bosses that you fight in that, if you try and use his own moves against him, he will actually just dodge out of the way and murder you for it. And I love that. I love that that's a thing that happens. You did fight him? I'm quite sure I saw you. Probably. The thing is, like, I played that game about a year ago, so it's hard to say. I mean, I'm definitely a little bit rusty. I mean, I did beat the entire game pretty much over the weekend, with the exception of the final boss, so... Yeah. Chat can help guide for the charity stream. Yeah, that's going to be one that starts out, like, really early in the morning, for me, like 7 o'clock in the morning, and it's going to go until I beat the game. Ideally, I'm not there till 7 at night, but we'll see. You do fight Owl at Ashina Castle as a required fight? Yeah. I remember. I mean, I do that you have to do that every playthrough. Or or you don't. You can forsake him. Oh yeah, here's the thing. You can actually probably take a pretty solid death count of the one I'm going to do for charity, because I've gotten better at that game by a not small margin. So that's one I'm more than happy that people keep a death count on. Yeah, sorry. Obeying him is the alternate. You're right. Yeah, feel free. I might even look into, like, having a proper death counter on stream. I'm trying to think of the path I want to take. God. Why are you trying to take away my only job here? You're losing it to AI just like everybody else. But yeah, I am very much looking forward to doing that. I love Sekiro. I very much enjoy that game. It is a treat to play it. Even when I'm getting my ass kicked, I'm just like I'm not that mad. I think the most angry I was getting was over the weekend, being like, because I was playing, it was against the corrupted monk on the bridge, and it has the one thing in that game that I really, really fucking hate, and that's instant kill. I hate terror. I hate the terror mechanic with all of my fucking heart. I hate instant kill mechanics in video games, full stop. I really hate instant kill mechanics in video games that are few and far between in a way like that, especially when they have very little wind up, and if you get hit by it because you're just out of position, you just get screwed. Just like, Jesus Christ. Okay. Man. We'll finish off this list and call it a stream, I think. I love the death status effect that inflicts death, the effect of which is killing you instantly. It's fair and fun. Oh, it's my favorite. Like, I'll say this. No, never mind. I was gonna say that it's fine if it's just like a character where that's their gimmick, but no. I'm just like, I just hate it. I genuinely just do not like that as a mechanic. I think it's stupid in a game like Sekiro. It's a game that's trying to train you to understand the way of the blade and like how to be perfect in the way how you like operate your blade, and now you're being punished for like trying to do that. Anyone done Bronze Grand Servants? Yes, me.
Sekiro is as irritating because beside terror there is very little bullshit. If you die, that's entirely on you.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? It's like if you die in Sekiro, it's always your fault. Always. Because Sekiro gives you an infinite block. It gives you the option to not take damage ever. And so if you take damage, it's because you fucked up every time. But instant kill, because a bunch of bullshit went flying at you that just kills you because it got near you. Not even because it touched you, because it got near you. It's just like, man, fuck this. I still spite Dark Souls 1's curse, especially given how convoluted solving the half-health issue is in the early game. I'm gonna keep it honest with you. I went back to play Dark Souls 1. I really did not like it. It's a good... I mean, I'm not gonna, like, decry it and say it's a bad game, because it is a good game. It's just, like, I don't know. Just really wasn't there for it. Was not feeling it when I was playing it. I was like, man... I mean, it's kind of... It felt the way how I feel about Dark Souls 2, which is that I get into it, and then I'm like, God, this is fucking tedious, and then I fucking stop. It's not even like... It's not fun. I remember not having fun playing Dark Souls 1. I was just like, man... And Dark Souls 1 does just have a bunch of shit that's just bullshit just thrown around. Like... I respect that a lot of the times if you get hit and you take damage in Dark Souls, it is your fault. I, like, totally understand that. In that same, like, vein, I'm just like, man. You go to, like, Lost Izalith and there's just, like, copy-pasted, like, demons around. You're just like, okay. Dark Souls 1's faults. Yeah, I know it comes from the crunch time. I understand why it happens, but it's still one of those things like, well... Just because I know why it happens doesn't mean it didn't happen. I still gotta play through their shitty fucking crunch time shit. Yeah, Bed of Chaos fucking sucks. I mean, the second half of Dark Souls is just kind of... Like, everything after Anor Londo is kind of just like, man... And here's the thing, I don't even really fucking like Anor Londo that much either. I think it's beautiful. It's a beautiful place. But being there's annoying. I'm 9 multis away from pity. End me, please. No. You're gonna carry that weight. Start swiping. The swamp area? I mean... Swamp area in every Souls game is bad, though. Kind of wish we got Sekiro DLC, because FromSoft always gives their best work in DLC. I just want them to make another Sekiro-like game. That's what I mean. That's really what I want. It's just another Sekiro-esque game. Just like same mechanic. Doesn't even have to be Sekiro 2. Just like, I don't know. Have it be where you're fighting the Ministry, or something like that. Or you're like, you're a Ministry assassin. Genuinely, just make it another thing like that. The gameplay of Sekiro is the most satisfying that I have for a FromSoft game. It's the most consistently satisfying. Yeah, good night. I hope that if they make FGO 2, they add more Emiya variants. You know what? I hope that for you. I don't agree, but I hope that for you. I've spent about 2 years invading Anor Londo. I had my fun. I mean, that's fair. Why not have it be another heir, unlike the one who's usurped? I mean, that's the thing. Is like there's still a lot that you can go. It doesn't have to be Ashina is the thing. Like it can be It could be anywhere. I mean, shit. There's shinobi all over the goddamn place. Yeah, if you want to be more like you're solving more of the mysteries of the divine heir. I mean, we went to the divine realm when we did all that shit with the dragon, but like, I don't know. Like we can obviously go and do more shit. I've tried Lies of P. Lies of P is good. I just haven't finished it. Maybe after I do this on stream again, I will go and play more Lies of P. I liked what I played of it. I just, you know, never finished it. Here's what I think happened. I played it after I played Sekiro and I liked it, but then by that time I got burnt out on Sekiro, and so I stopped and then just never went back. That'd be my guess. I did not stream Lies of P, no. Oh my god, Abby, hi. I kind of get what you're saying with the Gouda events. The Gouda events they've kind of gone away from being wacky to being more like historical dramas. Like the last 3 that we've gotten have been historical dramas as opposed to like historical comedies. Or like comedy dramas, I guess. What do you think the JP Christmas sermon's going to be? There's not going to be a JP Christmas. Who would I like to see? Rats. Santa Rats. Well, I mean, I'll say this, for the current event, they're leaning into the Shinsengumi, but right now they're doing a nice mix between Warring States and Shinsengumi, so, I mean, it is what it is. Alright, fellas, we're gonna call that there. I'll catch y'all later. Tomorrow is the Assassins, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, tomorrow's the Assassin power scaling, so be there. Or be square. I'll catch y'all later. Yeah, it'll be fun. Census. Do the census. Send it everywhere. I'll talk to y'all later, fellas. Peace out. Big love. A good night.